Klein just released their brand new MODBOX Wall System. So today I'm making room for it on a wall that's already completely built out. But Milwaukee, it's not going anywhere. I'm just rearranging part of it so these two systems can live together. And I've only got about 60 inches to make Klein fit. There's just one problem. It doesn't. I'm cutting into a brand new panel, loading up on the accessories and figuring out this Klein system is actually worth your money. So Klein's basically taken the MODBOX ecosystem off of the rolling tool cart and moved it onto the shop wall. The backbone of the system is these modular thermoplastic rails, available in 32 and 16-inch sections. And yeah, they're plastic. I was super pumped when I first saw this thing roll out because I thought that these were gonna be aluminum. But honestly, they are a extremely durable plastic. So that raises a couple of questions. How rigid are they? Do they feel cheap? How much weight will they hold? And most importantly, will it actually fit on your wall? Because mine, it won't. I'm gonna have to make some cuts. So if you guys have watched any of my videos in the past, you know I used to have this entire wall Milwaukee left to right, although not quite as high. But in order to make room for this fine Klein panel and all of its little friends, we had to move all of our Milwaukee panels all the way over top to bottom. And that's exactly what we're gonna do with the Klein, as long as it fits. So because Klein gives you 32-inch and 16-inch lengths, you can mix and match them depending on how much wall you want to cover. But this opening here is right around 60 inches. For you math geniuses out there, you know that 16 and 32 don't divide into 60 very nicely. And honestly, it seems like these should be totally able to be cut. They're not quite like a PVC, but they are a very, very hard plastic. Think like Schedule 80 on steroids. Like you can see there's definitely saw marks from the factory right here. But before we get too deep into the cutting business, there's one important thing we need to talk about: price. A set of 4 of these panels or a set of 2 of the 32-inch panels, it's gonna run you 35 bucks. Doesn't sound too bad, right? But when you understand that you have to put 4 of the 32-inch panels to equal 1 of the Milwaukee, that means that a Milwaukee panel that'll cost you around 50 bucks is gonna cost you 70 with Klein. That makes the Klein panels nearly 40% more expensive than Milwaukee. Just something to think about. And if you are going to cut into one of these panels, make sure you account for the gap of the end cap. There is a 1/2-inch gap where the rail sits inside of the cavity on the end cap. So when you make your cut, make sure you account for that extra 1/2 inch. 3/4 of an inch. Pray for me, boys. Well, hot damn, that worked. Woo! Well, that worked pretty good. Yeah, check it out. You tell me, which side is the one I cut? This one or this one? This one or this one? It was this one. Not quite as good as the factory edge. It's not quite as smooth, but it's pretty damn close. And it kind of cuts a lot like the anti-chip strip on your track saw. Like you get all these little filings. That worked beautiful. Hopefully I cut it to the right size. All right, let's see if she fits. This wedge. Okay. Oh, look at that. She's perfect. If you're cutting a bunch of these panels up, keep the offcut, slap it onto the back of your new piece, run you a line down there, and you got the perfect cut every single time. So I've got to know, would you actually cut into one of these brand new panels just to make it fit your setup? Let me know down in the comments. I'm genuinely interested. Klein includes these 2.5-inch threaded mounting screws, and the head is tapered so it fits cleanly down inside the mounting hole. This is one area where I immediately appreciate what Klein did, because on this Milwaukee PACKOUT wall, they give you like 1.5-inch machine screws, and they are terrible. I actually had to go and buy my own at the store, which were 1/4-inch GRKs, which are far better. I do have one little gripe about the Klein Wall fasteners though. I do wish they had a star bit pattern, because when I was driving them in, I had a couple that got away from me, and you just don't get that on star bits. When I first got the package open, I was kind of surprised to see toggle anchors, because I thought, well, I'm just gonna drill into studs. Maybe this is an option. These are actually designed to go in between your stud fasteners to make sure that you hit, the max capacity of the weight on the wall. I don't know what they made this out of. It almost feels like a glossed hardy board. I mean, it's strong as hell. So if this wall doesn't look complete right now, it's because it's not. Klein has so much demand for these new wall panels that it's hard to find them. They have them on Acme that are back ordered for 2 weeks. On Amazon, you can get them here and there from certain sellers, but not all the accessories. So I've got a ton of this stuff on order, which should be getting here pretty soon. But for right now, that's what we got. How about we go over some of the accessories? This is the MODBOX steel mount. It's designed to hold anything magnetized to its steel frame. Fans, flashlights, anything magnetized is gonna stick to this baby. These are Klein's D-rings. They're incredibly simple, but simple accessories are sometimes the ones you need the most. And this MODBOX mount comes on their cart, but it also can fit onto the wall very nicely. And here we've got a universal tool carrier. You can put squares, tape measures, flashlights, anything with a clip is gonna fit on this baby. But there is one significant downside to buying into this wall right now. It's brand new. Zoom in on this and pause it if you want. There are 17 current accessories in the Klein MODBOX Wall lineup, but 6 of them are hooks and 2 of them are panels. So that means there's only 9 accessories available for this wall that you can get. But there are some legitimately useful pieces in the lineup right now. But compared with the massive selection you can get with Milwaukee or some other systems that have been around for a while, it's a little limited. That said, with how aggressive Klein's been expanding the MODBOX lineup and all their tools in general, I'm pretty bullish on how many items they're gonna add coming up soon. I would be legitimately surprised if that MODBOX wall didn't have another 15 or 20 accessories within the next year. But as soon as I get all the accessories and attachments in my hands and get the wall built completely, I'll do another follow-up video and let you guys know my final thoughts. Judging the MODBOX wall entirely on its own, Klein got it right. They knocked this thing out of the park. Every detail, every fastener, every toggle bolt, the construction, the modularity, the fact that you can cut each panel to fit the space that you actually need it to be in. This is probably one of the best walls I have ever reviewed, and I've reviewed a ton. The only question now is, what else are they gonna add on to it? Because that is going to completely dictate how well this thing does in the future. All right, so final thoughts. Who is this actually for? If you're an electrician, a plumber, an HVAC tech, or anybody that's on the MODBOX system, or hell, even like a homeowner could absolutely use a lot of things on this wall. Or if you're one of those color matching guys and you really want everything to fit with your new rigid nuke, pretty damn close. But that's all I have for you guys tonight. As always, thank you so much for watching. God bless.